I'll say that we set this up deliberately, but people won't listen, so yeah. Guys, quick scam prevention PSA, okay? There is all sorts of people on trade trying to take advantage of you in various ways. And in PoE, this usually involves swapping out an item when you're going to buy something. But now we have instantaneous trade and people are listing a bunch of stuff. So I have asked my manager to set something up. So this is a deliberate setup so that I can show this off, okay? Some people call this a scam. Some people call this trade PvP. Whatever your definition of a scam is, this may or may not fit. However, people want to buy a lot of heavy belts, for example. And oh my god, I just found the jackpot. Someone has a full tab of heavy belts. And they're all 42 exalts. Oh my god, I'm gonna buy them all. Oh my god, let's go. Oh, this one is 420 exalts. Maybe I shouldn't buy that. This one is 42 divines. This is another 420 exalts. This is 42 perfect exalts. What? Okay, so this happens a lot with various items around. Okay, you know, don't buy something that you didn't come to the hideout for. If you warp for an item with the trade site travel to hideout, only one thing will be highlighted. Buy the one thing. If you're buying other things that are similar, make sure to double check, triple check the price, because some is gonna be 3 times as expensive and something is gonna be 300 times as expensive, okay? So be careful. You can defend against this in various ways. One of them is a regex. I will link this in the description. For example, this one only shows heavy belts that are between 1 and 50 exalted orbs. Everything else is not gonna be highlighted. Everything that's highlighted here, oh, never mind. Okay, no, this shows still 420x. So at least this filters out everything that isn't exalts. But even this is not good enough. So the ultimate solution is to only buy whatever you come for. Or you can actually hide your currencies in other tabs. Almost got scammed by a regex from Twitch chat. So what you can do is you hide your divines in other tabs. So the shop only has access to your leftmost tab that has the affinity. So the shop only has access to your inventory and this tab. So if you take out mirrors, perfect exalts, greater exalts, divines, and put them in another tab, so once you've hidden your currencies, you have to make sure to not load that tab. You cannot click the tab that actually has the currencies. So only this tab will be loaded, our main currency tab. And then you go to the shop, and now the divine listings are red because the game has not loaded that tab. So now I cannot buy this, even though I clearly have enough divines in my stash. The game doesn't know that and doesn't have access to the divines, so I can't scam myself, okay? It literally says you don't have enough currency to buy it, okay? After you load your tab, you are going to buy. If you want 100% foolproof way of hiding your currency, you can also hide it in NG. So let's say you have like 50 divines, you go to NG and you list your 50 divines to a mirror or something. I mean, this costs gold, but you know, let's say you put this up and now your 50 divines is hidden, stuck in NG. The game doesn't have access to it. You cannot spend this for buying items, okay? So this is the 100% foolproof way. Anyway, that was a little PSA. Be careful of what you buy. Don't buy the scam stuff, okay? How about 420x? You just have to look for that one. There is a regex you can build that doesn't show the 420x. I don't know how to build that regex. Use your eyes is the best defense. Yep, and just go slow, okay? Be careful out there. Rayclast is a harsh and unforgiving world. Now that we're done with that, let's talk a little about asynchronous trade in general. Asynchronous trade is one of the best things that has ever happened to this game, I think. And there is so many positives, but it comes with some negatives too. Obviously, there are at any point 5, 10, 20, 50 times as many items available for you to buy, and you are not reliant on people being online to sell you those items. So at any point, you can search for a movement speed triple res boots and find them for literal 5 exalts or whatever, because the people just list them and then they log off or whatever. So not only there is more items available because people listed them, there is more items available that you can actually buy because even if the people are not online, because in the past, you know, if it's not asynchronous, they have to be online and they have to be willing to do that trade. Maybe the item is available in PoE1 or where there is no asynchronous trade yet, but the person doesn't want to talk to you. The person is busy mapping, the person is AFK, the person doesn't want to bother leaving their map for a 1x trade. So even though the item is technically available on the trade site, it's not going to get sold because of various reasons. So now anything that's listed can be instantly sold, and that is amazing. This also helps equalizing the price of items around where the items are actually worth, or as much as the items are actually worth it. So an example would be Headhunter. If someone lists, there's no more price fixing with this system, right? A Headhunter in the current market, whenever this is recorded, is about 40 div. Let's go for divine prices, right? 49 div right now. If someone lists a Headhunter for 48 exalts, it is purchased instantly. Within a second, someone will teleport to that hideout and buy it and relist it for 48 div, right? There is no more listing something for 30 div, trying to debate people into listing other things for 30 div and then trying to buy them and then resell them for 45 or 48, right? There is no more price fixing. Now, the problems is that you're competing with bots, okay? Sniping items is almost impossible unless a bot is not sniping the item or you have some absolute NASA computer and inhuman reaction time. If you're competing against a competent bot, you will never buy the item that you're competing for. And I have some footage that I've been sent on Discord that I would like to show you how a bot snipes items. This is a video of a bot that's sniping heavy belts, okay? The bot does not load the graphics of the game. It will always load in faster than you. He doesn't have to spend time looking at the window and find the item, instantly buys the item, doesn't fall for any scam. This is real-time footage of a bot buying heavy belts. Watch this. He clicked on the site. That was a purchase. Did you see it? He bought a heavy belt. He's going to the next hideout. He bought the heavy belt. He's going to the next hideout, bought 2 heavy belts. That's it. They're gone. Now he paused the bot and he's showing that those are heavy belts listed for 1 div. Okay, so he didn't fall for the scam. Let's watch it again. This is real time. This is how fast he loads in. This is how fast he bought the heavy belt. Okay, these are the entities you're competing for when you get a whoop on the website and you're like, oh, I want that item. The bot already bought it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how fast you are. A bot is always going to be faster. Okay, this bot was vibe coded in an afternoon by a person. Okay. This was made within hours and then refined the next day to not buy the scam ones to make sure that he can buy the same things on the same tab. So if someone can do that in an afternoon, you can imagine someone who actually puts in real resources and real time to make something, it's only going to be better than that. So sniping items that are actually being botted is going to be impossible for any human players. However, those items are most likely going to go back on the market at their real price, and there's still going to be more items available for everyone to buy. So I think the trade system is still a massive positive gain for everyone all around the world. The only real improvement, this system is almost perfect. How they released it, I mean, I'm sure we can think of improvements in the future, but it's very close to perfect. The only improvement I can think of is mass listing. I don't know if they didn't add this because they didn't think about it, or it's because they actually don't want people to be able to mass list items. It would be nice to have the dump tab, you could have a tab and you could price the entire tab at 10x or whatever, and then just dump in a bunch of jewels, and you don't care to price check all of them, and maybe they are worth more than 10x, but then people can just buy it. It's kind of cumbersome right now to put in items one by one and list them all for 10x. It's not too bad, but that would be the one way that could be a big improvement for mass listing items. But I don't know if they just didn't want to do that. I really hope they are going to bring this to PoE1. I hope sooner than later. I don't know if it's going to be ready for next league. I don't think it is, but I really, really hope to be wrong on that. I hope that next league already has this, because getting used to this system and then being able to log in and just take all your gains in the morning, making some overnight sales feels fucking amazing. Oh, I sold something for 15C. Oh my god, I love asynchronous trading. The sound of Bitcoin being mined. Are you ready for this? Merry Christmas.
Ooh, I hit a big one.
Ooh, I hit a big one. Okay, that is a couple of exalts. Are you ready for the first NG click of the day? Here it comes. Oh, yes. I've been busy last night. 13x passive income. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's a good night. This is going to be our biggest earnings tab. I've been trading all day and we got this, 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 and this. 4 tabs. Okay, I don't think I'm ever doing more than that. This one. Instantaneous headhunter buy. That's crazy. 19,000 gold. That's so expensive. Alright, we finally got the fun belt. Let's check our earnings tab because Endleague season has started. And I see a couple of things missing here, which means we have definitely made some sales overnight. Oh, that is looking so nice. Look at that. That is so many divs. Let's go. I got a lot of questions about how do you remove items, all of them at the same time. So there's a hotkey, control right click. You can fill as much as your inventory can take of a particular currency. It works with NG, works in a trade window, works everywhere. So control right click is how you do all that. But what are we doing this league for Endleague? We are revisiting the very first Endleague project that we've ever done. And at that time, I was only using my own currency because I was a small fish and Endleague projects were not even really a concept. We are going to do Project Energy Shield in Path of Exile 2. It was one of the first, it was pretty much the first Endleague project that I've done in PoE1. And maybe we can beat that number, but this time in PoE2. They should have nerfed Energy Shield a long time ago. They still haven't done it. There's a lot of Energy Shield on 3 and there is barely any life, which is kind of weird, but this might be the last patch where we can take advantage of the fact that they haven't nerfed that yet. So we're doing Project Energy Shield.
It's yours.